Alright, so I'm gonna use my test bench to get this done. So if you don't already know how to, then you go download VirtualBox. Once you download VirtualBox, we're gonna go to Ubuntu. Let me go ahead and shrink this. Go Ubuntu.com. We're gonna go to download Ubuntu server. We're gonna go to manual server installation. You're going to go to download server 20043 long-term support. You can download 21 if you want to, but I'm used to this one. I've already downloaded it numerous times, so if you see it's the Ubuntu 20, this one right here, I've already downloaded it. You're going to hit save. I'm not hitting save because I already have it. Once it saves, you're going to go ahead and get out of that. You're going to go to your VirtualBox. I'm going to go to new. So if you look, I already have a green node and a blue node running. So we're going to go to name. You name it whatever you want. We're going to call this BlueNode 2. This is like naming your computer. So you'll see it on the side here. So you have an idea of what you're naming it. For type, you're going to go to Linux. We're doing Ubuntu. Green and blue nodes require Ubuntu. Some of the other servers require Debian. But we're not worried about that right now. I haven't quite got that working right quite yet. Memory, 1024 is all you need to get this running. You can give a little bit more if you want. I've been able to run this at 15 gigabytes. You might be able to do it with a little less. I haven't played with it too much. I have plenty of hard drive space, so it doesn't bother me. When they're doing a virtual private server, they say 25 because that's the minimum they allow. So that's why they do it that way. You're going to right click on Blue Node. You're going to go to settings. You're going to go to storage. You're going to go to empty. Click on the disk over here and choose a file you just downloaded. Ubuntu 20.043 live server AMD 64. You're going to click on live CD. Okay. Double click on Blue Node. It will start running. I'll speed this part up so you're not bored to death. For me, it's English. Continue without updating. Done. 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 Click down to done. Done. Continue. You're going to name it. For me, for test purposes, we're going to name this Blue Node Test. I'm going to destroy this when it's done, so it doesn't really matter. I'm sorry, for your name, you put whatever you want your name to be, whatever you like to log in as. So we're going to call this, from my name, is username1. Doesn't really matter. The service name, whatever you're calling your computer, we're calling mine BlueNode 01 VM. You can't make it capital, you can't make it spaces, so just keep that in mind. Pick a username. Once again, whatever you want. Username 01. I'm destroying this, so it doesn't matter. But you need to know this because you need to be able to use this to log in. So save it. Password, whatever you want it to be. We're going to call mine. Depending on what you're doing, you can use this. You don't need it. You don't need anything from here. So you click done. And now you're going to watch this kernel boot up. I'm going to go ahead and pause this video because you need to watch the paint dry. You can hit cancel and reboot. If not, it takes forever. I will show you a new way to update once we log in. So cancel and reboot still takes forever. So don't be discouraged. As long as you see it rotating, something's going on. Also, you know it's done because it says installation complete at the top. So we're waiting for it to reboot. So you'll start to see a failed mount CD-ROM. What we're going to do is go back to VMware right here. We're going to right click. We're going to go settings, storage. Click this, Ubuntu server, the CD. Click CD again, remove disk, uncheck live disk, click OK. Come back. Oops. Come back to our node, BlueNode. Click in here, hit enter. You'll see it start to reboot, say some crazy stuff that we don't need to know about, and wait for it to reboot. You see go to the VM page and then all the crazy Linux stuff that happens, and keep waiting. So from it saying after the install and we canceled it, it took about 5 minutes to get to this page. There's a bunch of stuff that goes on. If you hit enter a couple of times, you'll see a login. It's still going to have a couple error messages going on, or warning messages to let you know it's not completely booted yet. We're going to log in using the username that we saved. And now we're logged in. You need to have root privileges, so you can type in sudo su, and you got to type your password in again. Oops, which I think I just messed up. After that, if you want to update it, you can type in apt-get update. Then apt-get upgrade, and that will upgrade all your packages to the most recent. Click yes, and you're going to wait for it to reboot. It's much quicker this way, I think, because we did hit the cancel last time. It still took forever. So it's probably going to be about a wash when it comes to amount of time. I don't know. If you know, let me know. Add it in the comments so other users can decide which method they want to go. It's always good to update your stuff for security purposes and to make your stuff run smoother. It's best practice. So we'll wait for it to update, and then we'll come back and install the app. Okay, so mine's done updating. Now we're going to go ahead and kick off the BlueNode with the command wget. At, I can't type anymore, ps. You can copy and paste this in. I'm remoting into my other machine, so it's a little bit more difficult. It's just easier for me to type it out. I also don't use the whole thing. I do the first part. I use the and. I come back later and then add the bash command to install. It's personal preference. Yes. Let it roll through there. Go ahead and hit yes. You're going to use your email, your actual node. After you type in your email and your password, it's going to actually name the node. And we're going to do for me, I'm going to call it test BlueNode whatever, because I'm destroying this after I'm done showing it to you guys for security purposes. We'll click OK. And this will start to run. Sometimes you will see errors in here, which isn't a big deal. Unless it's constantly showing you errors, I wouldn't mind too much. Sometimes I'll see an error every once in a while. It takes a few hours. The daily progress bar with 100%, and that's when you know that you'll start earning rewards. You can log into your BlueNode and see. You should show Node online. I'll send a picture later showing that. So that's how you install it using a VM. Like I said, I currently have 3 of them running, 2 blue nodes and 1 green node. Some other stuff I have going on. You can it all depends on what your computer is able to support. For me, this computer has 32 gigabytes of RAM. It has a few cores. It has 2 or 3 terabytes of hard drive space. It's my test bench, so I practice a lot of things on here. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment section or hit me up in Discord. Hopefully this helps you out. We're all here for the same thing, one big family. So let's get this going. Let's revolutionize the healthcare system and let's make some money in the process. All right, good luck.